Hello and welcome back to another DUNE Imperium ranked game, Season 9. So far we have some decent leaders here, good leaders. Baron, Hundro, Beasts, even Romper can be fun to play once in a while. Let's see what we got. This might help with an early Swordmaster, but I guess a few of the other players would look to that as well. So Beast, Treachery, real nice card, but I think it's most likely without reach first turn unless you draw it to convincing. Let's see, Tech Memo Core is interesting. That might explain the Beast pickup. He'll be able to go there right away. I think last time I played a few hundred games, so I think I'll choose. And there's no Teshia or Leto to fight hard for their alliances, so I think Baron here will be a nice choice. Let's see if Blackwood would go for Memnon in an attempt to... Nope, Helena it is. I'll take the classic Fremen Guild bump. That's a nice conflict for me. And I got my Diplo. So if it isn't blocked by Hundro in a bit, she put Jump Delicate aside. That is also an interesting card early game, at least. Yeah. Hundro is just too tempted to block me here, I guess. So do I go full space? That way I could go Hardy next turn and unlock shipping as well as Hundro. But he will get there before me. But I'll be able to go there next turn. Or do I go Wealth and grab 2 intrigues? I think I would like to get in on the shipping game here, so this could be interesting. However, that would require me to either go tech negotiation, which I guess, yes, Beast does right away for the memo quarters. And I don't feel like early revealing for this card. So So if I wanted to increase my persuasion, very keen would be the way to go, but 2 out of 5 I do not increase my persuasion, and if I draw the Seek Allies, the Hardy Warriors is out the window, so I think that's too high a risk. So I think I will take Hondro's leftover intrigue and see what he put aside. Holy moly! He put aside Chom shares. That is just incredible. A VP out the window. Let's just have a quick look here. Spice is always nice, but I think just in case I would like to save my troops for next turn in case Baron decides to go in hard as well. Or Beast goes in hard as well. That is that could be interesting for 3. If Hondro doesn't pick it up, he do not. Helena for 4. So, spiritual fervor. Yeah, I think I'll do it. It'll actually make it possible to buy this straight away. And I will, if Hondro drops on the shipping track for Solari next turn, that would make it possible for me to get a turn 3. Oh, no, it's just I don't have anything to graft it with, and as Beast might go for it. He has already 3 Solari. Yeah, I think I'll take it. So Hondro goes full space, and then shipping, I go Hardy. No, he goes smuggling. Well. In that case, I could go full space, block him. It is a BP conflict here. Oh, I think I need to go for that. Unfortunately, I don't have any city space to go to, and now I don't have any other way of getting into the conflict. So that is a bit crabby here. So I'm kind of just left in a situation where I'll just have to hope Beast doesn't go all in, and when he sees me I could of course go Mentat. That might be, otherwise he'll just bolt in. He has city access. He could be able to put in another 6 for 8, and then with the 1 dagger I will just tie him up. So I think I will sacrifice my Swordmaster, my place in the Swordmaster queue, for the conflict here. At least I have this space all to myself. Picks up training drones. And treachery is gone. Now this would actually work with the Carino genes quite nicely, but that requires me to keep my experimentation, and so what did Baron pick up? I think he picked up just the liaison, so he'll be at 3, and then ambush for 7. I guess I am good in most scenarios, so I think I'll go here. Ah, not good. Not good at all. The convincing of the dagger or spiritual fervor would have been ideal. Spiritual fervor for the last specimen for scientific breakthrough. Look at the shuttle fleets. Ah, crap. I really wanted that card. Okay, I think this is decent, especially for my... however, I've not really been able to make the best use out of it. I think I'll roll a dice here. Ah, Teloxer Surgeon. That is nice pickup. The shifting allegiances is also quite tasty, but I think I have to go for the Surgeon, and that's it. Okay, so no graftings at all available to me. So 2 Solari for here, and then another 5 puts me on 7, and then if somebody drops I'll be at 8, but I guess there's a good chance Beast will block this. However, the wealth, I'll just have to hope nobody has the guilt intrigue. Beast does not block smuggling, so that's good news. However, if he wins this conflict, he will be able to get Swordmaster next turn. But I guess I kind of knew that. So this one could be nice, but I'll have to go shipping here. Just go for the... So the thing is, I have exactly 8 now, but I'll not get it next turn, so I might as well buy the intrigue. Huh. I need lots of Solari here. Okay. I think I'll just go for the VPs as quickly as possible. And this would actually put me on 6. Nice pickup beasts. I could really use the Solari generation for all my Solari intrigues. So Swordmaster round 6 for me. That is not very tasty at all. Okay, so we're all sitting on the first spot here, except for Beast, and he is ready to go for the breakthrough. So I think I'll have to pick it up. That might if I draw this next turn, then it isn't good. I'll just have to hope to pick it up turn 5 instead. I don't think I'll... well, nope. So convincing. So except for the spiritual fervor and carinogenes, of course, the scientific breakthrough and laxosurgeon are some quite nice pickups. But the question is, will I be able to get the value out of them. Ideally, I'll pick up the scientific breakthrough and experimentation just to get moving on the track here and increase my chances of actually going all the way. Nah, crap. That is just not good at all. Hang on. Hang on. What did I miss? Helena got her last turn, I guess. Then it is possible for me to get it around the Swordmaster round 5. That is good news. This is a bit of a crappy situation here. Do I just go for the card draw, or do I go for intrigues? I think maybe I'll just hit this with the Solari. I could really use it. And tiebreaker. Oops. To Laxo Master does Helena. She does not blow the row. Ah, Hondro does. Throne room politics. That is also a tempting card. I think actually I go for this conflict. What does Beast want to do here? Well, maybe he could go Hardy. He does not have his Diplo, but he do has his Sikh allies, so I could also need the water, but I love the intrigues, so I think I'll put it in, and I'll need to spend this. Hope I'll see this guy again. I really need the assist here. Too bad this is out of reach. It would have been magnificent, but at least they get a craft card who maybe someday will go with the Corino genes. And I need to start trashing some cards here. This deck is getting unreliable. Put in for another 2 troops. Then I'll have a use for this. Let's see if Andro has a combat. He does. I don't feel like using this. It will also make it quite tough to, actually impossible to get Swordmaster next turn, so that is nice. Definitely a card I can use here. No breakthrough. So I guess Interstellar. And I have no green access here. That is just awful. They both sitting right here. So I guess I could go Arcane, get the one Solari, and hope I'll draw one of these two. There's definitely a decent chance of that. I would have preferred to use this, however, but maybe a breakthrough and then dispatch one of the experimentations to go here and up here and then play this and get an intrigue. There's a few options here, so I'll have to... Ah, come on! Come on! That is just the worst. Well, what to do? I guess Beast is kind of looking to go all in on this. And Hondro has a healthy garrison as well. So I think I'll have to hold back on this conflict here. Well, that is what happens, I guess. had a good few first rounds, but this is kind of these last 2 rounds. I'm having a bit of awkward hands here. I like to play this, but I would also like to play my Diplo, and it seems like I need to get moving on the track here. I think I'll have to go for the quick way if I am to have any chance of breakthrough going off. And he is setting himself up once again. Okay, so what do I do here? That is just not very interesting target here, but I guess I guess I have to get this moving. So yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is gonna be tough. Tough. So do I just go for the Beatles? 1, 2. Boom. I think I have to. Crap. Okay. So do I go power play to grab an alliance, or throne room for the? But how many times am I gonna see that? I don't think I will see it more than once. At the most, well, or at the most 2 times, which will achieve the same as this. So I think it is power play has the most value at this point in the game. If I could get throne room politics, maybe round 3 or 4, I'd definitely go for that. Depending on, of course, my Bene Gesserit situation as well. So corrupt smuggler. So the surgeon will give me a VP, and power play will give me a VP. And besides that, I don't know. And I see this card again, and 2 convincings. That is, ugh, that is just not a tasty hand at all. It's hardly playable. Research station, so that is at least something that would allow me to set me up an interstellar shipping for the next round, and then dagger for the swordmaster, and this could, I don't know. Well, that is a nice combo. I think definitely I'm losing momentum here. I've had yet again awkward hand. A turn 6 swordmaster, that is just not good. It's good news that Beast is fighting Helena. I guess she could look like she is, well, snatching the alliance now, and maybe also a highliner. She definitely has the spice for it. But does she have the access? Yeah. Well, not likely. So, do I actually... Nah. I don't. Okay. Arcane, I don't want to go, because it'll just be the worst to draw. Power play or intellectual surgeon or even Diplo, so that is out of the picture. The water I could always use, so an intrigue, but I might risk not being able to get rid of it. So I think I will go here, and since I think I should be able to get the surgeon, I think I'll get rid of my dagger here and do a deploy? I think not. I don't think I have any business in this conflict as well, since I am all the other guys have one agent left. Good news that Baron Beast is keeps fighting Helena here. That will definitely waste a few actions on their part. They are fighting hard for the alliance. Okay, so maybe so another alliance is gone. For now, so I guess I'll get throne room politics. Anyway. Hondro is definitely looking dangerous here. So I'll need the surgeon to get the Talaxo VP. Or maybe if not, then selective breeding. I would like to go for the shipping as well. Well, what's going on? She snatched the Twisted Mentat. Will she be able to? Yeah, she might just pull it right now. And what did he pick up? This one. Allied Armada. Wow. Let's see if Hondro has. He does have some. Come on, Helena. Nope. At least they got some combat intrigues out of the deck. And here comes the big one. Okay, so that is definitely good news. I think I'll have to... So this would allow me to bump up here, and then this for the last one. I don't think this should be hugely contested at this point. They are pretty well stocked on Solari, and this could go here or here, which should earn me 1, 2, 3 VPs. So do I graft this to get, but then if I draw this it wouldn't really matter at this point, so I think I'll do it like that. And so what do we have here tech wise? I think I'll need the water. Oh, this is getting... Come on. There we go. There's still a bit of way to 10. This will be another 2 And with a bit of luck, somebody will go Arcane. I'll be at 9. Just need the last Solari from somewhere. I guess Beasts would go for Spice, not Solari. So that is not an option here. The thing is that if I do the moves I have planned out, then I will not be able to go for the conflict. Well, it seems like Helena is all in, and I think Beast will be as well. But if I go for this alliance, I will have a lot of troops in my garrison. Eight troops to be precise. That is, it would be just magnificent to draw rapid deployment. But that is not exactly a plan. And I need 1, 2, 3 more moves here. I got the one here. Another one. Yeah. That's also gonna be a difficult thing to do. Well, I guess the most important space to go for right now is here. Actually, nah. What would that achieve? Not really anything. Don't really have any strong persuasion going on, and if Helena wins the fight, if I'm kind of out of this. So Helena would be ideal, but Beast would be okay. And it doesn't seem like Hondro will be able to go for it, so that is something. This one I'm just gonna sit on the entire game, I guess. I think I'll have to do this and Virgin Mission. Well, achieve me at this stage? It could bring me another Solari and I guess I could go shipping again for, I'll get the Solari for the war chests, get another bump, maybe go for the Bene Gesserit. I will, however, have a ridiculous garrison here. Huh. Does he close the game now? So we got the last one here as well. Well, I think I'll just have to, will that achieve me anything? Nah, a specimen, I could use that for next turn. So I think I'll do this. Decline. Advance. Call. More Solari. More troops. Well, let's see if I think I'll have to take the chance here. Harvest cells. Nope, that is not. Okay, so we got 2 with 4 intrigues. That is definitely a tempting target. I guess I'll have to risk it. They are more than welcome to this. This is also okay. Oof. Well, yeah, that's a VP for him. He are not going to draw it for at least a turn, maybe 2. So he's probably not going to get any use out of that. Nope. I am done here. Wait. Well, a tie would have been ideal, but if not, then I'm happy to see Helena spend cult intrigues and take the win. And now the secrets is just, and the demand respect. Wow, he takes it from Hundro. That is just good news all around. And Grand Vision. That could challenge Helena and me. And once again I have this without any graft. I think maybe selective breeding would be ideal to see if I would be lucky enough to draw the surgeon. That would definitely be, that would be just a VP right there and then, as long as I'm able to play it. And maybe if able, I'll be able, I need to play this with the experimentation to get some use out of this, and also to decrease my intrigue hand here. Well, let's see what 100, does he fight for this? Friendly Alliance? Nope, that is just too late now. So I think mostly, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Now this conflict is all of a sudden interesting to me. I would still like the card it draws though. How do I go about that? I actually only have one option, which is Eric Keane, or of course the Mentat. But I guess I need 1 out of 9. That is not incredible odds. That is not incredible odds. But I don't think I'll be able to wait for it. I think I'll do this and get wow. Now I really need to get to the bottom of this. But how do I go about that? Corner the markets. That is not gonna happen. This one, yes. This one could be. 2 bumps and resuscitation gone. Well, it's a good chance it's gonna end this turn. So unless I win this, which is highly unlikely at the moment. Okay, so hardwares for 8, and then another 6 for 14. I don't have any backup here. This would allow me for another bump, another intrigue. That's not enough. So, and what is, he could get the 1 VP here. Wow, that is just amazing. Well, I guess once in a while you have to go for the Hail Mary. So that, well, 100 closes the game here on 10. And this will give me, put me on 100, yeah, he will have a Spiceman's Flow, so he will be at 11 and close the game. Question is, does he have any intrigues? I can go for the Surgeon and be at 10 myself, and with the War Chest 11, study melange. That is just not. It needs 2 bumps. No, that is not within reach at all. Invasion ship, is he going for? Yeah, he will probably defend his Bene Gesserit alliance for sure. Yeah, so even though if I drew the Bene Gesserit bump here, which probably still is in play or something similar, I will not be able to get it. This one does not seem threatened at all, so I think actually I'll go to Carthage, because this is going to be the last turn. I'm confident, so I might as well just go for as many intrigues as possible. Oh, what is this? Why do I only have... No. And I can't undo. Huh. What a... Wow. Of course. Last round I saw... Or no. I saw I had 2 here, but that was just the temporary, and I didn't... Yeah, that kind of threw me off. That was the experimentation. The potential specimen from the experimentation I had in my hand, then I played it and didn't pay attention to it. Just thought, yeah, of course I have 2. All is right in the world. Well, in that case, that was the game. He will be at 11 and I'll be at 10. He may even have a few end games of his own. So yeah, I have no chance of getting this. Damn it. Well, it'll be interesting to see if he do have any endgame VPs. Well, I guess I'll have lost on the tiebreaker. Anyway, might as well just pull this. Well, here's the last specimen, but it is not in the bank anyway, so whatever. And this will only gain me 1 bump. I will still be a bump away. So no matter, yeah, another spiritual fervor, a couple of, I guess, so why not just go for the spice here. that is of course with poison snoopers. Okay. I was a bit thrown off. No, that... What am I talking about? He needs 3 on all 4 influence tracks in order for... Why didn't he take the VP down here? Huh. Let's just have a quick look here. So, Helena had plans within plans. She was not close. I got the war chest. Corner the market. Well, no chance at all. He had machine Colton, no. And no. Okay, so even if I did have the last specimen, of course I should have been aware of it. However, I'm not sure I could have done anything about it. Anyway, even though I was aware of it, but of course I should have been. So let's say I had the last specimen. I guess 100 would still win on Spice Tiebreaker. In that case, I should have kept my Spice Tiebreaker intrigue. Earlier I spent it on a conflict I did not win anyway. But I guess some games, these small tiny details just adds up and makes all the difference in the end. But all in all, a fine game. I definitely lost a lot of momentum going into round 4. I had a few rounds where the draws was kind of awkward, but I think I managed to get back into the game again. But I am sure I must have had some misplays along the way, or could have done something more, played a few hands better. So if you spot one of those cases, please let me know in the comments. That would be very nice to have a chat about that. And very well played to Wenbin Kui, or however the name is pronounced. And thank you for a good game as well to Blackwood and Little Saint. I'll just have a quick look at my hand here that selects the Sergeant. Too bad I was only able to get it off once. I drew it a bit late in the game, but yeah. So it ended up did not have a huge impact, because it got me to here with the 2 bumps, but I still missed the last one, so it didn't make a difference in the end in that regard. Carina Jeans, was that a smart pickup? It did not give me the Solari immediately I needed. It was more like an investment, and it was definitely a bit of a help, but it also, well, Solari wise it was a bit of a help, but you also have to carry that card with you for the rest of the game, and since I never actually were able to graft it, it was more a card that I was really not happy to see whenever I drew it. And Spiritual Fervor, that did not do me many favors either, so these 2 I have to rethink a bit more, I think, before picking up next time. This one I never got to see. Well, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway in the last round. It would just have put me on par with Wenbin or Hondro. yeah, I don't know if I could have done anything about this situation that would have reversed our VPs and changed the outcome, but I don't think I was able to do much about it anyway. And yeah, this is always a nice card. Actually never played it, but it gives you some options, so I don't regret that. And this is also just helps you get going and give you some nice access. Too bad I wasn't able to get it off, but I guess it stopped Hanro from scoring. So yeah. And 2 Spice Must Flows. I had and 2 VPs and Slaxo track, so well done. Well done indeed. But second place is also fine. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice evening.